Okay, so we started our video back up here after the first chaining of these roots, and the end of the cast iron, which has all these roots in it as well, as you can see right where it's transitioning to this clay pipe, this is still under the crawl space of the house. So I've seen this a few times. The very back of this building was an addition, and so essentially what ended up happening was the way when they built the neighborhood, they brought the clay in really tall. The property line typically, whether it's from the street or an alleyway, usually doesn't protrude into the property very deep, but it can on occasion. I've had a few zip codes that will, and that's what they did here. So it just so happens that this addition is actually under the house. So this clay pipe, as we push forward here with our camera, we couldn't get by. I think it was this area right here or the next hub we see up here. This is right at the edge of the foundation wall where we're sitting right here. In our first video, we now know that it was just tons of roots that were intruding at every one of these junctions, which we've managed to clean out with our chain knocker. However, we do have, you can see roots there. So the clay pipe is again going to be just every 3 to 4 feet or so. We've got a little bit of debris right there from the cleaning process and other junk from the line. So we shut the water off, as you can see. We're going to go ahead and try to see. We've got a bunch of roots right there on our chain knocker, and there we go. So we'll pull that out, and now it looks like we do have a transition to plastic pipe. So somebody did in the backyard put in plastic pipe, and we can see in the top of the screen that's a buried clean out. And then as we go forward, there's another clean out there. So they've already got clean outs that were put in to maintain this line. Nobody might have known about them that's occupying or selling this house. So we're going to have to go into the backyard and locate this, because this is essentially what would be dug back up and then literally just pulled out, this plastic, so you could then shoot a liner into the cast iron and clay that's from here back into the house, and that would go ahead and solve that problem of the roots from there. Now as we go forward here, it looks like we just have tons more roots intruding in the line, because this goes back to clay and concrete. So you can see those massive roots right there. So that's why we couldn't get everything by, and the water was still backing up because the line is mostly blocked, and probably there's more downstream from there too, I'm sure. We'll go ahead and try to push by a little bit of this here, but we're going to lose our image because, yeah, just tons of roots. So 2 in a row right there, really thick. So let's go ahead and pull back right here. So here's the end of the clay. There's the first sweep we're sitting under right here. This allows you to go downstream from here. So we're going to leave our camera right here. We're going to stop the recording and see if we can move down into the lawn backyard to finish up this cleaning process.